Hey everyone! Welcome to today's video, where we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most important technologies in our lives, the internet. Whether you're watching this on your phone, laptop, or tablet, you're connected to a global network of computers. But how does it all work? In the next few minutes, we're going to break it down into simple terms and explore the magic behind the scenes that makes the internet work. So, let's get started. First things first, what exactly is the internet? Simply put, the internet is a massive network of computers and servers that are all interconnected, allowing us to send and receive information instantly across the globe. It's like a giant spiderweb of computers, and no one single computer owns the internet. Instead, it's decentralized, with millions of individual devices and networks talking to each other through a common set of rules. Now, let's talk about how this web of computers is physically connected. The internet relies on a combination of wires, fiber optic cables, satellites, and wireless signals to transfer data. Think of it like a vast highway system, with data packets zipping around at lightning speed, traveling from one point to another. When you send an email, stream a video, or load a web page, that data travels through undersea cables that stretch across oceans, and terrestrial cables on land that connect countries, cities, and homes. You might be surprised to learn that the majority of internet traffic still travels through these physical cables, while wireless signals, like Wi-Fi and mobile networks, act as the final hop, sending data from your router to your device. So, how does the internet know where to send all this data? That's where IP addresses come in. Every device on the internet has a unique Internet Protocol address, or IP address, which acts like a home address for your computer or smartphone. When you send a request to a website, like www.google.com, your device uses its IP address to send the request to the right place. But here's the twist: remember how we like to use easy-to-remember names instead of random strings of numbers? Well, we don't remember IP addresses, and websites don't remember your personal address either. Instead, we use a DNS, or domain name system, to act as the internet's phonebook. When you type in a website's name, like google.com, your device asks the DNS to look up the corresponding IP address and connects you to the site. Without the DNS, we'd be stuck memorizing IP addresses instead of website names. Now, how does the data actually move from one place to another? It all happens in the form of tiny packets. Imagine you're sending a letter, but instead of sending one large letter, you break it into smaller pieces, and each piece takes a different route to reach its destination. Once all the pieces arrive at the right address, they're put back together to form the complete message. That's exactly how data travels over the internet. Each packet contains part of the information you're sending, as well as the address of where it's going and where it came from. These packets can take different routes to avoid traffic or obstacles on the network. In fact, the internet is designed to be resilient, so even if one path is blocked or slower, the data can still get to its destination via an alternate route. So, who or what is responsible for directing all these packets to the right place? That's where routers and switches come in. Think of routers as traffic managers at key intersections in the internet's highway system. When a packet of data reaches a router, the router decides the best path for it to travel to reach its destination. Switches, on the other hand, are used inside local networks, like your home Wi-Fi or a company's internal network, to direct data to the right device. In larger networks, routers and switches work together to keep data flowing smoothly, ensuring it reaches its destination as quickly and accurately as possible. So, let's say you're visiting a website like www.wikipedia.org. Where does all that information live? It doesn't just exist out in thin air, it's hosted on web servers. These servers are powerful computers that store website files and serve them to your device when you make a request. When you type a web address into your browser, your request is sent to the server hosting that website. The server then sends back the web page's files, which your browser displays. That's why the hosting provider you choose is important. It determines how fast and reliable your website will be. Before you can access the internet, though, you need a connection. This is where ISPs, or Internet Service Providers, come into play. ISPs are companies like Comcast, Verizon, and AT&T that provide you with a physical connection to the internet. When you sign up for an internet plan, your ISP connects your home or office to the larger internet network, so you can start sending and receiving data. ISPs also manage things like bandwidth, which determines how much data can flow through your connection at a time. The higher the bandwidth, the faster your internet speeds, meaning you can stream videos, play games, or download files without much delay. With all this data traveling around, security is a huge concern. The internet can be a risky place if you're not careful. When you're browsing, The data you send, whether it's personal information or payment details, can be intercepted by malicious actors if not properly encrypted. This is why we use HTTPS for secure communication. The S stands for secure, and it means your data is encrypted, protecting it from hackers. Similarly, tools like firewalls, antivirus software, and VPNs help keep your devices and data safe from online threats. So, to recap, the Internet is a vast network of computers and servers, connected by cables, satellites, and wireless signals. Data travels across this network in packets, managed by routers, switches, and ISPs. Websites are hosted on servers, and when you make a request, the information travels across this global network to your device. And, of course, security is crucial to keep everything safe. The Internet has become the backbone of modern society, but understanding how it works behind the scenes can help us appreciate just how incredible this global network really is. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment letting us know what you'd like us to explain next. See you in the next video.